Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, to Fred and Mary Ann Trump. Fred Trump was a successful real estate developer specializing in middle-income housing, and his mother Mary was a Scottish immigrant. Donald was the fourth of five children: Mary Ann, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, Donald, and Robert. Growing up in a well-off family, Donald exhibited a competitive spirit and an early interest in achievement. As a child, Donald was energetic and assertive, which sometimes led to disciplinary problems. Concerned about his behavior, his parents enrolled him at the New York Military Academy, NYMA, when he was 13. The academy provided a structured environment where he excelled both academically and socially. Donald became a student leader, captain of the varsity baseball team, and a cadet who demonstrated leadership skills. After graduating from NYMA, Trump began his college education at Fordham University, but transferred to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania after 2 years. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. Wharton provided Trump with a foundation in finance and business, which he would leverage in his career, taking over the family business. In 1971, Donald Trump assumed control of his father's real estate company, renaming it the Trump Organization. Initially focused on middle-income housing, Donald sought to elevate the business by pursuing high-profile luxury projects in Manhattan. He distinguished himself with ambitious ventures, beginning with the redevelopment of the Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt in 1980. This project showcased Trump's ability to negotiate deals and secure financing, marking his entry into the world of high-stakes real estate. His next major project, Trump Tower, became a symbol of luxury and success. Completed in 1983, the 58-story skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan featured a distinctive design and housed upscale residential units, retail stores, and Trump's corporate offices. Trump Tower cemented Donald's reputation as a prominent figure in New York's real estate scene, expanding into casinos and branding. In the 1980s and 1990s, Trump expanded into the casino industry, developing properties in Atlantic City, including the Trump Plaza, Trump Castle, and the Trump Taj Mahal. At its opening in 1990, the Taj Mahal was the largest casino in the world, costing over $1 billion. While these ventures boosted his public profile, they also strained his finances. By the early 1990s, Trump faced significant financial challenges, including debt and multiple bankruptcies related to his casino holdings. Despite these setbacks, Trump pivoted by focusing on his personal brand. His name became synonymous with luxury and success, appearing on properties, merchandise, and even a board game. Trump licensed his name to various projects, earning significant income through branding deals. Media stardom and pop culture influence. Trump became a fixture in the media, appearing in magazines, television interviews, and cameos in films and TV shows. His public persona as a wealthy, flamboyant businessman reached new heights with the launch of the reality television series The Apprentice in 2004. The show featured contestants competing in business challenges, with Trump serving as the central figure, evaluating their performance. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became a cultural phenomenon. The Apprentice not only increased Trump's fame, but also reinforced his image as a decisive and successful leader. The show ran for over a decade, solidifying Trump as a household name and paving the way for his entry into politics. Entry into politics. Trump's political aspirations became apparent as early as the 1980s, when he expressed interest in running for public office. However, it wasn't until June 16, 2015, that he officially announced his candidacy for the presidency. Running as a Republican, Trump's campaign emphasized an America First platform, focusing on economic protectionism, stricter immigration policies, and a strong stance on international trade. His controversial rhetoric and unorthodox approach to politics resonated with many voters, particularly in rural and working-class areas. Despite widespread skepticism from political analysts, Trump secured the Republican nomination and went on to defeat Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton in the 2016 presidential election. Presidency, 2007 to 2021. Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States on January 20th, 2017. His presidency was characterized by bold policy decisions, frequent controversies, and a unique communication style, often utilizing Twitter to directly address the public. Some of his key accomplishments included tax reform. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 reduced corporate tax rates and aimed to stimulate economic growth. Deregulation. Trump's administration rolled back numerous federal regulations, particularly in the energy and environmental sectors. Trade agreements. He renegotiated NAFTA, resulting in the USMCA, and imposed tariffs on Chinese goods to address trade imbalances. Judicial appointments. Trump appointed 3 Supreme Court justices, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, shaping the judiciary for decades. Immigration policies. He implemented stricter immigration policies, including the controversial travel ban and efforts to build a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. Trump's presidency also faced significant challenges and controversies. Impeachment. In 2019, he was impeached by the House of Representatives on charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress related to his dealings with Ukraine. He was acquitted by the Senate. COVID-19 pandemic. His administration faced criticism for its handling of the pandemic, including messaging about public health measures. Post-presidency and 2024 comeback. After losing the 2020 election to Joe Biden, Trump initially disputed the results, alleging voter fraud. The aftermath included the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot, leading to Trump's second impeachment by the House of Representatives. He was acquitted by the Senate again. Returning to private life, Trump maintained his influence within the Republican Party, holding rallies and endorsing candidates. In November 2024, Trump announced his candidacy for president. His campaign centered on economic revitalization, energy independence, and maintaining conservative values. He successfully won the 2024 election, becoming the first U.S. president since Grover Cleveland to serve non-consecutive terms. Personal life. Trump has been married 3 times, first to Ivana Trump, 1977 to 1992, with whom he has 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, then to Marla Maples, 1993 to 1999, with whom he has a daughter, Tiffany, and currently to Melania Trump, with whom he has a son, Barron. His children have been active in his business and political ventures. Legacy. Donald Trump's life and career reflect a blend of ambition, resilience, and controversy. From real estate mogul television star to president, he remains a polarizing figure in American and global politics. Whether celebrated or criticized, Trump's influence on modern history is undeniable.